I've been killing myself by burning this boss so fast that all her fucking ads come out at the same time, and so I get shot by like fucking 8 fucking light attacks at the same time and I die instantly, even with higher health. So, I have learned to pace myself with her and I will be fine. Okay. Make sure I got everything right. Maelstrom. Alright. Everything's on that. Okay. And what I'm trying to do is I'm going for a all-time high score. Right now I'm in 16th place in all PS4. Every single player in the game. 16th. But I never had a character that was anywhere out of the thousands, to be honest, as far as placement goes. Like, my characters are always in the thousands, even the Flawless Conqueror runs. I would use all the sigils, so they wouldn't end up being, you know.
Here comes a likely candidate now.
Do you suppose
What
this
is it?
one has what it takes?
Yeah, there is, if you do it perfectly. If you do it fast, and you don't die, and you don't use you don't use sigils. Huh? Sigils are the things that you use in arenas like Maelstrom Arena and Black Rose Prison, which, what they do is they give you a very, very, very potent buff. So one of them might give you like infinite resources, one of them might give you like healing, one of them might heal and reflect everything that comes at you, one of them makes you stronger, one of them takes you hardly no damage. But I don't use them because I'm going for a score run. So I just run around and fucking murder everything with just raw power. Shit. I forgot to put on my vigor. That's funny. Put it on there. Let's fight.
This is all but over.
Could help. Yes. I mean, for now, yeah. You know what I mean? Once you split it half and half with... Split it half and... Yeah, it's not gonna... Some people are just gonna kill you fast. For now. Like I said, I'd have to give you the proper gear to combat that. I don't think that's gonna really help that much. I have to give you gear made for PvP, but let's wait until you're champion 160 before I make you some semi-perma PvP gear. Because I can make a pretty good setup for you with crafted gear, but eventually everything's always better found in our crafted. Nice. No, wait, not nice. What's going on? Yeah, right. Let's see, that's it. Okay.
Come forth, my other self. Exciting bout.
Oh no, it's all normal. Well, lightning heavy attack has a unique thing about it where it will, yeah, and if they're dodge rolling, it still tags them, but a lot of people are really resistant to damage, so that doesn't hurt for that much. Even when you use sets that specifically increase its damage and champion points that specifically increase its damage, it just always falls short of killing some of the people that are like 1v-Xers, you know?
What a blow!
Huh? Yeah. Right, of course. You'll probably end up having some sort of purge that you're gonna do, and it's gonna take away all of the debuffs they put on you with one click of a button. I believe there's a morph of a Purify Circle on a Templar, but what character are you? What kind of class? Closer? Okay, good. There's an ability where you throw this giant light ring around in a circle, and one of the morphs of that is made for a person that's a DPS. It's called Retribution. You don't want that. You want the other morph as a healer, which takes like 6 of those debuffs off of you when you cast it. So the next time somebody jumps out and does that to you, put that down on the floor, and all of your fucking damage over times disappear. You just wasted all that time putting them on you. He wasted his resource and his time applying it, because now it's no longer there, and it's like he did nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. No. It also heals, though. Like, heal over time. Like, mild heal over time every second. So it's good for multiple reasons. You know? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work in PvP. You need something kind of a little bursty, you know? And like I said, you really need the gear that has, like, a lot of fucking resource management. Like, you just have to never be able to run out of resource, so you can keep hitting the button and healing yourself. There's a way to do it to make life easier. Yeah, still gonna run into people that, even if you have a character that doesn't run out of magic anymore, you're still gonna run into people that get you. Because the game has such a fucking wide variety. It's almost like real life. You know how there's people that like know a little bit of boxing, a little bit of martial arts, and then there's like kung fu masters who are just so fucking unbelievably good that it's almost supernatural. You know what I mean? This game is kind of like that. There's some PvP players that are so fucking good at it, it doesn't make any sense what they're doing when you fucking fight them. Like, it looks like they're defying the rules of the game. Like, the Yikes Man in my guild is the best PvPer I know. And I guess at the moment, because he's been really dipping into it, T-Soap has become quite knowledgeable on what's good for PvP. But the Yikes Man's been doing it since he literally grew up on PvP in this game from just a little kid into an adult. Like, some kids played Fortnite, he was playing this game PvP specifically. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, it's an accident, that's all. You set the thing before you queue up. You actually set it to whatever you want. Sometimes they queue in and they're like, oh, queued in is, queued in is the wrong thing, and they'll just tell you. No, it's probably an accident. I mean, it could be accident, could be trolling, could be he's lazy and he doesn't want to change it for when he goes into like an actual dungeon. So he just wants to leave it the same, you know? It is. When you go into stealth, and somebody's attacking you, everything that they're doing to you, every fucking damage over time, every single move that they swing at you the moment you go into stealth as an actual like knife blade or you hit a potion, all of that stuff misses you instantly, and no damage gets taken. So if used properly, stealth can be a way of preventing your own death because it's actually considered somewhat of a minor invulnerability in the game where for a short period of time you won't receive damage. However, once you're already in stealth, those damage over times will hit you and you'll come out. But when you first go into it, or if you keep pressing it as a magic version of one of those guys, they can keep pressing it over and over again and not run out of magic. They can keep going into stealth even though the damage over time is pulling them out. They just keep putting themselves back in. And the only thing that can get them out and make them actually show themselves where they can't go back in is something that says that it makes it where they can't go back into stealth for a given period of time. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. So sometimes it's the only way to combat like a bomber, because he's going to be able to keep going back into stealth, and he'll come back and show up and just fucking try again in a little bit with another bomb. You know, he sets himself up with his ultimate, and when he casts his ultimate, he has proximity dead go off at the same time, goes into a group, and he's going to set that for every dead person that occurs, it's like 20,000 damage to the players around that person. And so if you get in a big group, you fucking kill everyone, guaranteed. Just win. Every time. Even players that are strong, that are tanky, that are hard to kill, they'll fucking die if they're not blocking. And they'll die instantly, too. It's no joke. Blocking prevents your death from all kinds of stuff, like ultimates and all that stuff. However, you'll notice when you do, you start to run out of stamina. Or if you're using an ice staff with the passives, you'll run out of magic, and when that's gone, you can't really block anymore. So you gotta be really careful. Right, exactly. For the heavy attack, you mean like raise the stat you need? Talking about? Yeah, when choices like that are made, we all like get pretty ticked off about it. But since it's been going on and they've been making these weird choices for such a long time, now what I do is I just pretend that it's always been that way, just to save myself the hassle of stressing out. I'm like, okay, well, let's just forget it ever existed. Maybe they'll bring it back later. But they really did need more of a variety in PvP, and those other games did offer that, so I can't. Oh, you mean like making the timer just keep going by fighting instead of, are they taking advantage of like getting AP or something? Gets a right, gets a nice picture of him with kills. Yeah, but who cares if the person does that? It's everybody's right to do what they want when they play their video game. Look. Weirdos. No. There's gonna be people that try to like sell you something and then they don't fucking give you the gold and you get fucked over and they rob you. Like there's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's the least of their problems is that shit. Fuck those people. It's all Gina Bruno's fault, just so you know. If you look at the forums, most of the time she's the one that answers people when they have questions about stuff. You know? She's in the forums a lot. She's not really responsible for anything, but I always think she is. Right, she does the live streams too sometimes. You know what I mean? There we go, Rink of Frozen Bud. Just gotta not screw this up. No, why? They have different game modes besides... Yeah, they did. They let you pick a long time ago. Yeah. I like that better. And then there was random as an option. You know what I mean? If you wanted to get in quicker, you'd pick random because then you wouldn't be waiting as long or whatever. Yes. Yes, sir. This fucking game is an experiment, right? This is the only game that's been out for 6 years and it's still in beta, bro. Right? Yeah. They have PTS servers. Yeah. Anytime they add something new to the game, they put it on PTS. Some players that are strange fanatics that want to play the game but get no credit for it, play on the PTS servers and find whether there's errors or things are overpowered or too strong and all this stuff. And on the play server, the test server, you get to pick whatever gear you want. You don't have to farm for it, and you can pick all legendary. So you can just put gear on your character that's all legendary of the appropriate sets, do your DPS tests, and come out with builds before the fucking content for that patch is released. And that's why you have to copy up a build to somebody online. Because they've already done it already on the PTS server, you know what I'm saying? It's all in the rap song that I made, I don't know. Right?
Did you see that? That's action. Uh-oh, this can't last much longer.
Don't even talk to me about Fortnite. That's the shittiest game I've ever seen in my life. Besides Minecraft, of course. Fucking Fortnite. Terrible ass game. No, I know. I know Minecraft is... It's not a bad game. There's nothing wrong with it. Fortnite is a bad game. And I don't mean bad. I mean like, I mean the people that play it. There's one agenda, and that is to be as shitty to the other people around you as possible. Even worse than Call of Duty. It used to be Call of Duty's thing, remember? Call of Duty reigned fucking supreme in that fucking field. You join a group, you're like, hi guys. They're like, hi, you go F your mother. Screw this. They're like, don't say hi to me. They think they're in like some sort of fucking bad part of town in a gang and shit. Don't you look at me.
That's gonna leave a scar.
Yeah. Jesus. Fuck.
The challenger approaches. Release the defenders. This can't last much longer. Time for somebody to start making out a will. That's how it's done.
Alright. Trick to this thing is not to burn her too fast.
You've entered the ring. We've prepared a gigantic welcome for you. That's what we want. Keep it up. They want to make bread.
Oh, I think I have the wrong fucking food on right now. Shit. What help? Yeah, hold on. I'm concentrating. I have the wrong food on. I don't have the other one on shortcut. Alright, there we go. Now I can burn her.
Some move. Now do it again.
Alright. I win. We're on the right food, Nightmare. Shit. Whew. Yeah. Food will raise a major stat, health, stamina, or magic, or 2, or 3. Food will also give you recovery, health, magic, or stamina, 1, 2, or 3, food or drink. So there's just a lot of combinations of different things you can do. And in this game, you absolutely, 100% need food. When you play PvP, or when you play any serious PvE, you absolutely 100% need food. And lots of food that you need is actually very inexpensive and not hard to just get and just buy from the vendor yourself and stuff like that, you know? What Mundustone? At your level, you have really low crit chance. So it's a thief is going to be the most beneficial. Thief. I don't have one of those at my house, unfortunately. I don't remember. If you have that house that you go to, do you have access to that house where the guy has like everything? Because he has a Mundustone thief there. Go to that guy's house and get it from his house. It's the easiest way to do it. You gotta buy them for it's like 4,000 or 5,000 crowns each. Very expensive. There's no other way to get it besides that. Real life money, that's the only way. Yeah, well, crowns go on sale sometimes. That's the only time that I feel like they're worth the price. People expecting you to lead the group. That's damn. Killed this boss so fucking unbelievably fast, dude. She came out, I stunned her with the super move, You uncover all the things. And while she was stunned, she fucking lost almost all her health, and as soon as she came out, she just executed to death. That was it. And it's on death. Really difficult to do that. I know, I have other characters that are Flawless Conquerors, and they didn't have this easy of a time in here. Like, this character's just like monstrously good at this. Well, they didn't do Dragonborn class yet. You know what I mean? And that's Skyrim, which is... This game is basically like all the hype around Skyrim and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, some of the enemies in this game be doing shouts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh fuck. Alright, that's not good.